name is Tara Marie. My name is Tara Marie. We're working on teenagers, young adults, and just help them reacclimate in our community. I just wanted to make this connection, and that's what today is about.
All right, so you made this connection. You set all this up?
I did. I set up the meeting.
You set up the meeting.
You know, it takes a team, so.
It does take a team,
Yes,
yeah. And I like that. We love opportunities, don't we? Mm-hmm. Right, Charlie?
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
My name is Diana. I'm going to be giving you a tour today. Yeah. But I came into contact with Harris County as a probation officer. Okay, so this is the Opportunity Center. This is a Harris County establishment. It runs as Project Redux, the educational institution during the day from 9 to 3 for youth who are currently on probation, but living at home. They are provided with transportation by Harris County and do just their educational programming here that includes career exploration and vocational training. So this building was originally a BDRC, the detention facility, and so to try and deinstitutionalize the building itself, Harris County has made some changes to the building. And you'll notice that our paint jobs are not necessarily professional because it was actually all touched by hands of the community. So we are still kind of constantly in the process of inviting communities to come in and help with what we call the beautification process. Thank you. So this space existed as a day room, so similar to what we see in
Woodshop.
Adult intended. Now it serves as a vocational training space for adults who are interested in carpentry. And for us, seconds as a space where we can have youth start to develop skills with woodwork and then feed into the nonprofit by means of creating revenue by selling products and feeding those wood. There's 56 students, there's 23. 23 that's all. Okay, y'all come on in. So this is La Bodega. This is an example of kind of how the school built from just being educational and vocational to also offering opportunities for employment. So La Bodega was actually founded by one of the youth who is now alumni. He actually works for Revision now. His name is Morgan Crowell, and he's actually on our board of directors for the nonprofit. The concept was, let's build a way that kids can get rewarded for just going above and beyond expectations. And so La Bodega was born, and kids started to be able to use points that they would earn during the day to purchase snacks, products, etc. And then the students themselves decided, well, why can't we also just sell to anybody? And so they developed this concept where things would second as a revenue stream that would then pay the students who wanted to work while they were focusing on getting their job. So getting their education, so their GED. So this is like the seed that planted Project Remix Ventures. And then this is the first stop of employment for all interns. So this is where they learn kind of the money handling, customer service skills, etc. Correct. And we pay our youth $15.
Really?
Yes, and so the intention with the Food for Change markets is to not just provide canned good items, but also to create a way for families to come get up to 35 pounds of food every month. You can just get it. So, or kids to stand in the spaces where typically you would have a Houston Food Bank employee work and to be the person who helps community members come in and get their goods. Houston Threads, they actually started out of San Antonio and they have the secondary location here in Houston. All of the clothes that Houston Threads provides for the youth here and the greater community is new. And so anyone who is of the community, not just the students, can come in and get everything from undergarments, shoes, new pants, new shirts, work clothes, etc. There's just so much. I know. It's exciting, but you know. So this is the industrial kitchen. This is where all the food services for youth who were detained used to be hosted, and kind of still, right? On Fridays, the staff actually cooks breakfast for the youth before they hold their weekly town halls to kind of just talk about things that are happening with them and their process, etc. And so the staff comes in here and makes eggs, bacon, pancakes, hash browns. It's delicious. In this space, that also seconds again as an employment opportunity. Long-term goal would be to make a way so that there's a cafe or a coffee shop where community members could come and purchase their morning coffee, breakfast, sandwich, lunch, etc. All from learned skills that are happening here with the youth that are then processed for employment opportunities and then revenue. So. And I'll let you guys go down there if you'd like. That way we're not all, but there's also fully functioning washers and dryers with an exit door by the washers and dryers to, again, kind of just preserve normalcy for people who may not be able to have that basic need met for themselves. There's a private entrance and exit for families who need to use the washers and dryers for free without having to kind of feel undignified or just judged or, you know. So our students and the greater community can also use this service. This is the student learning center. This is where kids, or majority of the kids, come and eat their breakfast. This is where they host town hall. So this is where they host town hall, etc. They have, you know, their gingerbread competition right before we left. This lab space is currently being used in a collaboration with actually HCC, but I'm not sure which one to do.
Looks like Max.
Fundamental, because most of our kids don't have computers at home. They don't have the opportunity to learn. Okay, everybody loves this room. I know you guys are looking forward to the barbershop. But just humor me. Just humor me. Go ahead. Yeah, get comfortable.
Okay, come on, let's go. Yeah,
So this sound lab started in collaboration with Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records, I believe. And so this is another opportunity for kids to learn skill set that we are hoping to, again, turn into a revenue stream and a way that they are used. Even though they are used to seeing the dream of being a rapper, that often it's the audio engineer or the music producer who is actually making more money. So in the next year, we're hoping to start a podcast in this space too, that also allows kids to think about concept ideas, how to attract people to show interest in what they're talking about, and but still tell their stories, right? Their stories are always most important. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You thought I was gonna steer you wrong? Not like
Stop.
ever.
Wait, don't encourage him.
Now we're going to the barbershop. Okay. So the barbershop. Right now it's also seconding as the in-house mechanic shop. So the barber school is also in the works. Our next step is to become an official school through TDLR. So we have to meet all sanitations, et cetera, et cetera. So this program is intended to be piloted as our 9-7 program. Right, so there are adults who come into this space in the evenings to learn this type of skill set, and you still have the option to participate in these types of trainings. But what we find is that even if they don't maybe necessarily want to make it their career choice, kids can take advantage of it by making a cost saving for themselves and their families. Right? So this semester, our kids, for the first time, started developing their own original products. You can see some of them here in the class that they sit in. So they use Canva, Freeform, iPads. We have a Glowforge now. We now have paper printers that we will be setting up for the spring semester, a sublimation printer, one that we're going to work on, and a 3D printer. And so our kids are learning different entrepreneurship skill sets, everything from financial planning to fundraising to material cost, profit margins, etc. But then students are also allowed to, as they develop their products, take their learned skill set of marketing, etc., and go ahead and start selling their products in the community. So
Really?
we had kids.
They can make my shirts. Yeah.
That's what we would love to do. That.
Okay.
So we have our project that we do as a nonprofit, and then allow the kids to keep property that they created and designed here originally, and we commission them for that work. I'm also going to leave you guys these story cards. So on the back there's a QR code to our website, but then on the front there's a little bit about the different youth that are developing their entrepreneur skills, and just a story about where they come from and what their plans are. So,
I've already spoken to Rita too. Who thinks that? So, yeah.
And y'all welcome to come to Sunshine. The Sunnyside is 3 hours Sunshine.
Please come tour
yeah.
so you can see what's really
When can
going
we
on.
do that? When can we Okay. Start the new year, right?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?